Okay, Issa, can you pin me for the first part, please? Because your computer is doing the recording. So if you go into my box and choose a pin, it should get me in the forefront of the screen. Good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And today, quite literally, it is exactly that. Oh my God. Welcome to Malta Poet Society, May 2023. Good morning in the US, good afternoon or late afternoon in Europe, and I mean, it's actually evening here. And there is another morning somewhere else. Oh my God, Malaysia, it's like the other day, next day in the morning. My God, blessings. It's so beautiful to see you. Thank you so much for being here. For people who are new here, I assume, it's good to know where this started. And today is, in a way, a special way. It's always special in every sense, but today particularly, because this month is the birthday month of the founder of Malta Poet Society, who's unfortunately not with us anymore. He would have been 73 4 days ago. No, yeah, 4 days ago, exactly. So that's Yogi Paulo, who established the Malta Poet Society in 2017. And we used to meet in places like literally physically small, quaint, nice, warm bars and or bistros or cafes. And we started off like that. Then, of course, because of what happened these last 3 years, we went online and actually we're reaching out to more people, and we're actually very happy to be doing so. So that's a little bit of a background. And as a dedication to Paolo, oh, we have somebody who's entering. Come, come, come. Good, good, good. We're joining. We've already started. So if you start listening to this, no worries. We'll pick it up soon. And here we are. Welcome, Camilo Riva, if I'm reading correctly. Apologies for my pronunciation. You have the time to correct me with regards to the pronunciation once you have your turn if you're participating. So in this introduction, I would like to read a birthday haiku that I wrote for Paolo in 2019. And it goes like this. This is my honor and contribution to Paolo, Yogi Paulo, who established Malta Poet Society 2 years before that in 2017. On his birthday, I wrote, honoring the year one came into existence, year by year by year. Paolo, happy birthday. And then later on, I will close the show, of course, with a similar idea. So welcome, Camillo Riva. Please be free to let us see your beautiful face. Let us know where you're from if you can. And I need to ask you whether you have a contribution to make, whether it's poem, spoken word, prose, dance, music, playing, singing, whatever it is. Can I just have a feeler? You can speak if you like. This is quite informal. I mean, basically, you see my, this is the wardrobe here for me. It's just an informal meeting. We're never too many people yet, and we enjoy it anyway. So, or feel free to write and we can find out whether you'd like to contribute or just listen. It's up to you completely. From our end, I would like to invite our newest country on the block, if it's okay with you, Malaysia. Would you like to start, Julian? You need to unmute yourself, give us some background, and also about the material you're going to present, if you can. If you can give a context to that, it would be beautiful. So yes, please. Thank you very much. Floor is yours.
Can I share screen?
I think you need permission to do that. Claire would need to take care of that, please. Unless you already can. If you can already, it's open, so we need to go ahead. But my guess is that you need permission.
No, I can.
Okay, you need permission. Claire, would you be kind enough to give Julian permission to share screen? Hopefully we're there. And let me see. Yes. Welcome. Hi, Claire. Are you there?
Yes, I am, but I can't see how to let Julian share screen.
Are you on a laptop or on a mobile
I'm
device?
on a laptop.
It should be, if you move the cursor or the mouse, so
Yeah.
that the settings come, it's at the bottom somewhere in the middle, and it says
hold on.
share screen, and
Share
to
screen.
the side, you allow users to share screen.
It doesn't say that. Is this
It's
just
not it's not
right,
the actual screen. That's yours.
yeah,
You're
I'm
sharing
stopping.
yours.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. I'm just checking.
It's not that part of the button. It's slightly to the right of it, and there is an arrow around it. It's sort of like the settings of the button of share screen.
One participant can share at a time, it says.
And you need to
Advanced
change
sharing options. Who can
Setting
share
options,
are
yeah.
all participants.
There you go.
Okay.
And now, Julian, I believe you will see that it's possible to share your screen. Am I correct?
Yeah, thank you.
And
Sorry about the.
That's all right, dear. When Julian starts, I mean, maybe share screen should be recorded automatically, I believe. Yeah. So that should be fine. Otherwise, when we're not sharing screen, whoever is speaking, if you can pin them, they would come to the forefront. There we are. Beautiful. This is lovely.
So this is a picture of my dad.
Bless him.
Yeah. So this is a poem about him. My father was a surveyor, a maker of maps. I never knew I would become one too, but a mapper of my own heart, a surveyor of my own human folly, outlining the contours of my brokenness, untangling the lines of elevation from the depressions. Finding out that no matter whatever hill I conquer, there's always another mountain to roll that rock up, another imagined weight of the world on my shoulders to lift. Another mound under my feet of unrealized expectations, the dirt below awaiting my return, the worms plotting and parceling out the topography of my insides on an atlas no one will ever see. Thank you. The next one is called...
Whoa, love that. Love that. That's really nice.
Doing another one.
So this one is called Peninsula. No, you are not trapped on an island, and this is not an episode of Survivor. You're not a starved person awaiting a TV rescue. There are no coconuts and rocks to roll to spell a big SOS for passing planes to spot, nor a fire to keep feeding to scare predators away. You're not alone, nor talking to a volleyball has your only friend feel that. It isn't sand. It's your salty tongue wrapped around the man. Every man someday comes upon a bitter atoll of his own making. When he washes up on his own forgotten shore, not recognizing the contours of his uncharted self. Landfall hits hard. Hits hardest those who never knew their ships were always leaking, who long buried the treasure of their trauma in an unmarked grave and turned every Friday into a repetitive attempt at drowning. But there were always others who waited patiently for your return, flinging messages out in an emptied bottle so you could one day find your way back here. No, it isn't a home, nor an island. It's a peninsula, connecting the disconnected to an entire continent of healing. So you aren't alone. You were never alone. Acceptance is the sea that brought you here. Be grateful for its discovery, your own recovery, and try once again to be nice to the natives. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I just ask you this? this approach to the homage to your dad and this idea of a peninsula, does it relate to the fact that you live in the country that you do, or completely different? Bit of context like to the poems?
Yeah, so I live on a peninsula.
Perfect.
So Malaysia has got two sides of it. One is West Malaysia, which is a peninsula connecting Singapore and Thailand. We are in between.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and to the whole continent of Asia, all the way up now. And on the east side, we have two states that are are on the island of Kalimantan, which is part of Indonesia. Yeah.
Blessings.
So we are on a peninsula. So the poem Peninsula is about alcoholism. Yeah. And my recovery from it.
That's so, it's really nice. Like, I really appreciate that. And of course, the tribute to your father is just like, I resonate with that, because as Claire knows here, Paulo was a second father to me, basically. The other people on this call are probably, they don't know, but people who might watch this at a later stage, they do know that, or especially people who know me and Paulo. So I really resonate with that. That's lovely. Beautiful poem. Is your father still with us?
No, he's not.
Okay, so I resonate even more. I resonate even more. Bless him and bless you. Thank you so much for sharing, Julian. That's absolutely lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful to hear. Would Catherine Davis like to share her small poem with us? And of course, you'd need to unmute. Can you do that? Are you here? Are you there? I mean, is it all right? Is it possible for you to do that? I have to speak like this because I'm not seeing you, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you can. Trying, okay. Trying to do what? Trying to unmute. So if that's what you're trying to do, there is an icon that looks like a microphone.
I'll unmute her.
Okay. You can ask her to unmute. You can ask her to unmute. It will pop up. Okay. So you're going to be helped by the technician. Thank you so much, Claire, for doing this. Much appreciated. Now you should see a way that somebody is asking you to unmute, and you can do that. I'm still captivated by your poems, Julian. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much.
So I'm asking Catherine to unmute, and also maybe to ask to start video. Okay, so Catherine, can you let us know in the chat box, please, what's happening?
That would be good, yes. In the meantime, once again, welcome Camilo and welcome Keelan. I believe, who wants, let me check who is the person.
Okay, yeah, okay. So Catherine, we'll come back to you again shortly when you've sorted your settings out, okay?
Perfect, great. Okay, Keelan is just listening. Can I just check whether Camilo Riva would like to contribute something, whether they have something? Yeah, just to have, even if it's typing in the chat, just to understand. And in the meantime, could we go for Lexi's poem? Is it all prepared to do that?
I think so.
Sorry, song, not poem. Okay, so the context is until you can start the screen share and stuff, Claire, I'm going to keep on speaking. So the context is Lexi is going to be starting her teens, maybe around that age. I'm not exactly sure. Because I've been meeting Lexi like a couple of years, and she's always been contributing either a dance or a poem, I mean, a song usually, or something like that. This time actually combines a little bit of playing as well. She wrote this poem, she sang spontaneously. We have Catherine. Oh, Catherine is trying to come into the room again. spontaneously, she sang this song on Paulo's birthday. That's 4 days ago. So I asked her mom, of course, whom I know through meditation, whether it would be okay to have a recording of it, to play it, which she sent me the recording, to play it. And also she typed out the lyrics, and I put a photo of Paulo as well to like tie it all together. It's called Struggle. So that this is Lexii, the daughter of an English person. They're living in Gozo, which is the second of the 7 islands of Malta, the second biggest. Gozo, quite a nice, quieter spot than Malta. So here's Lexii. We can press, there you go.
Oh, has it gone off? Sorry.
It has.
Yeah, I've done it now.
Let's see. Mhm. We are hearing nothing at the moment. I don't know if you're
Oh,
hearing.
it's, oh, you're joking.
No, I'm hearing nothing.
Oh,
Just like a
okay.
couple of
Okay.
seconds and then nothing else.
I'm going to do it again. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sharing the sound.
All right. If you have problems, I have it on my mobile. We can do it. Oh, it arrived up to there. No, you didn't hear anything.
Can't you hear it normally?
We can hear it now, but of course we need to start it from beginning. Yep, good.
Sometimes struggling, testing, why do I always feel so sad? But I can't fight it, just as I decide it, just as I feel it, just as I imagine. I wouldn't be so comfortable, I just wanna feel this way. So why do I struggle? How? That's just what I wanna do, just divide. And every day I die 'cause I know that I'm wrong and I'm right. So I wouldn't feel so comfortable. Oh, I wouldn't feel so comfortable. Why do I want to say so loud? That's just one thing I can do every day. How I want to feel so good, just how. That's just what I do. There is nothing in the air that I wouldn't control. So there is something in my mind racing, heart pounding every night, just as I would ever see that. I know everything is right. I'm gonna close my eyes, struggling, twisting in this space. Struggles can't go any further. This is what they do, anything go. This is what they do, just what they do. So I wouldn't be so comfortable. That's what I wouldn't say, just Nobody said it was easy. Just to stay with sick, this just so easier than the bow.
There you go. Thank you. That's good. That's lovely. Is it possible to now share your screen and we can have a few seconds of the picture and the lyrics, Claire?
Okay, I'll have a look now. Hold on.
I could maybe use it in post-production to like get a capture of that, maybe make it the thumbnail or something,
Okay.
if possible. We don't have to hurry. In the meantime, oh, we have one person left. Ah, there you are. We can see that.
So there's the lyrics.
Okay, and the one with the picture? There is one with Paulo's photo in it, I believe.
Oh dear.
If it's not possible, I'll try to see what I can do from my end.
Hold on, I'll just
Yeah, if it's possible, that's
there's
fine.
Lexi's song. Oh, here we are. Lexi's song lyrics and photo.
Yeah.
Where's the photo? I can't. There
The
are only
one-
two
it-
attachments.
It's the part of the lyrics. Where there's the lyrics, there's the photo.
No.
No, all right. It didn't come. Somehow it didn't translate through the file types. Okay, no
Okay.
problem. I'll see what I can do from my end. In the meantime, do we still have that person who wanted to? Yeah, this is the poem. Maybe we could go back and see if the settings work now. If Catherine manages to unmute so that we can connect.
I think I got it to work.
Yes, hello. Hello, lovely to hear your voice. Beautiful. Would you like to read your poem, dear? And please do tell us something about yourself, where you are, about you, and also about the poem, if possible. Thank you.
I'm from California, United States. I'm a very amateur poem writer.
Makes two of us.
And this little poem is about anxiety.
Poem about anxiety. Brilliant. Blessings. Floor is yours, dear. Let's listen. Thank you.
The poem is called 24/7. I'm gonna start now. Morning comes before I know it, drum pounding away in my chest and carousel going around in my mind. Alone, frightened and confused, need to calm, need to breathe, need to find peace. Time move on, sunrise slowly. I move, breathe, and move on. The calm comes and goes, lunch and fear comes around. Drumming starts with the round and round thoughts. When does it stop? Moving through the day, joy and waggling tails call for dinner, sloppy wet kisses and kibble. And for a moment, all is calm. Time moves forward, the sun goes to bed, the moon comes around, bringing back the fear, laying down, and once again, I am in the darkness with the fear. Can't sleep, won't sleep, dark thoughts of fear come and go. Too scary to close my eyes. I study and study. My eyes close on their own, forced to sleep, forced to end the day, knowing tomorrow brings another wave. Okay.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Wow. I think you're not so much amateur, dear. Thank you so much. Claire, no, not yet. So Lexi, oh yeah. Claire, is it your own poem or the one by Jackie that you would like to also read?
I'll do both. Should we do the one by Jackie first?
Do the one by Jackie before me, and then do the one of yours after me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So So this is Jackie, a friend of ours from meditation. I know her for sure. I don't know if you know her as well, Jackie Eksi. No, Claire, do you know her?
Maybe I'm not. I'm not sure. You know.
Okay, so Jackie wrote this poem and she wished to be with us, but I believe she has a little bit of a challenge and she gave us permission to read the poem. So this is why we're doing it like so. So I mean,
Okay.
we have full permission from Jackie. Go ahead, Claire. And if you can
Okay.
yourself, if you can pin yourself so that you're at
I
the front
have.
of the screen. Okay,
I have. Okay, so this is a poem written by Jackie, who and this is a poem for Paolo, and it's called Sneak Away. You snuck away, you clever thing, you peaceful thing, you loving thing, you let it all just drop away. You humble thing, you vacant space, you vessel, echo chamber, you lost yourself, you absent thing, you rested soul, you nothing thing. You played truant from your life, you bravest thing, you formless thing, you spark of awareness in the dark. You snuck out the door whilst you saw the light leading to the dark. You love of life, you love of death, you continuing rebirth, eternal thing. You stole the lay-in, the bunking off early, the cancelled appointment, the sorry, I can't come today. You savvy thing, you bigger than you know thing, you collective of all things thing. You welcomed light and sound, you welcomed dark and silence, you welcomed air and earth and space. You welcomed the oblivion of empty self. You free thing, you seeing all thing, you knowing all thing, you knowing nothing and blind thing, and being contented in that no thing. And slowly you return to that which is not aware of the thing. You came back to your labels, your body, the heavy gravity and the busy mind. You missed the emptiness and quiet. Once you remembered your name and shape and age and all the boxes you are made to tick. And finally you in a knowing why you exist in this chaos and noise. Because the thing awaits you when you know that you are not these things, these thoughts, this shape, these boxes. Once again, you will search for the place of no space. Every time you sneak away, you clever, loving thing.
Thank you so much. If you could pin me, dear, I got a picture of Paolo that could be, yeah. There we are. This is Paolo. And if you could pin me for a few seconds, I'll be able to hopefully find this picture and use it. This is Paolo, who established the Malta Poet Society and who had his birthday 4 days ago, and whose poem we just read is about, and the song previous to that. There you are. So that's Paolo there. Beautiful. So since I'm pinned, I would like to go myself with a bit of a prose today, slightly lighter in touch, shall we say. And that makes for a nice mix, as we always have a beautiful collection of contributions. So once again, thank you everybody for sharing. Now, I think I heard the poem called 147, and I thought to myself, oh, that's an interesting title, because this poem is called 32F. And I invite people both on the call and people who are watching the episode later to try and guess like what it is. Should be quite obvious, quite frankly, but anyway. 13th September, window seat, off to Frankfurt, in transit for Amsterdam, ready to enjoy TO, take off. Always best part of the flight for me. Here we are, the adventure begins. What a moment to philosophize about. The point in time at which an object at rest starts to move. Already experienced another one at the airport, the jerky kickoff of the bus carrying passengers from airport building to the plane. The plane's set into motion was smoother and more exciting for two reasons. A, it is a step closer to the final goal of flying, and B, we're sitting comfortably rather than standing packed like sardines. Besides reflecting on motion, I am also reflecting on stillness. Plane taxied to race start position. Oops, we're going right later. Whoa! That was exhilarating. Okay, I recovered. So I was offering reflections on moments of stillness. This one in particular was so highly charged with energy. Readiness, awaiting for a manifestation. The wait wasn't too long, as can be guessed from the speed of my writing. And the stillness moment was gone, only to transform into its development of function, movement. But as in life, the next moment was approaching. That very fine point in time when the plane lifts off the ground. The moment, the specific, precise moment of takeoff itself. Can you believe I sometimes reflect on life and its experiences, and I realize that I live for this magical moment, for this brief yet so intense point in time? Oh, well, sounds like this writing is developing to be writing about moments. I am writing and growing and developing this narrative in real time. So, dear reader, you are receiving the freshest and fastest account possible. And yet, it is not so immediate. Insofar as to this point of my writing, I've already had so many moments of thrill, tension, expectancy, joy, awe, reflection, realization, perception, curiosity, bliss, relief, relaxation, learning, understanding, moments of relativity, of presence, of total and absolute fascination, of appreciation, moments of expanse, of grandeur, of vision, of introspection, of getting in touch, moments of emotions, and above all, turbulence, what a phenomenon you are. Thank you. Above all, I was saying, moments of gratitude. Thank you. From seat 32F on flight 1275. That's my reading for today. I believe it's the first time I ever read that piece of writing, so hope you enjoyed it. Reflection about moments. And now over to you, Claire, for your own contribution. And if you can pin yourself once again, there we are.
Okay, so this is, I don't think I've done this one before, which is I'm running out. I have to write some more stuff. So this one was written years ago now, when I used to go to parties, used to have parties in my house. This is really about, well, basically it's about drugs, a little bit, and parties and so here we are. This is called Christmas This Side of Town, and I'm going to swear in it, just bad language alert now. So I used to go out and I used to come home, and we'd me and my boyfriend, we'd have a bit of a smoke in the house, and sometimes if the pipe was near the end, or it wasn't crack or anything like that, it was just the bit of marijuana, nothing massive. And so, and sometimes it gets a bit hot at the end, so you know, you could feel it burn sometimes when you're near the end of a little cigarette or yeah, or a pipe. So feel the burn, fuck the burn, there's not much left, it's your turn. Hot nights and hot knives make hot mouths and hot times. Not much sign of coming down this side of Christmas, this side of town. Here's the twist, you're on the list. Here we go, it's your turn. Loose lives and loose change, let loose mouths, let loose names. There's someone who's going down this side of Christmas, this side of town. Feel the pain, fuck the pain. We get it so that we learn. Pure love is ours to give. Our love is massive. We'll be one when we understand about loving and Christmas this side of town. Feel the beat, feel the heat. Music's on, let's go. Top mates and top tunes, top trips and top shrooms. What the fuck is going down this side of Christmas, this side of town? That one. I do another one, Norman.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, all right. Okay. This one's called Fact. It's a fact, right? If something's black, something's white. If something's shady, someone's bright. Going up means coming down, and leaving the country means leaving your town. If something's full, something's empty, and if you've got nothing, someone's got plenty. It's a fact, right? Okie dokie. I could do
Yeah.
loads more, but I won't.
So, sorry, did somebody speak?
I
or was
said
it-
no, I said I could do more, but you know, I won't.
Yeah, maybe we should leave it as is for today
will,
and wrap
yes.
up nicely. Unless, like, maybe does anybody on the call would like to share something else? Maybe, perhaps we could have one little small something, and then Clerico, you would do that one as well, and then we wrap up with music. Because I'm okay for tonight. I mean, I chose a prose for me, and it's fine. Anyone else? Maybe Camille or Eva would like to contribute, share
Well,
something.
I've had no answer. I've asked, I've messaged.
Yeah, me too. And like, it doesn't seem to be. I mean, I've spoken. All right. So, like, unless it's this last opportunity, we're gonna wrap up soon. Thank you so much for being here. We try to not be too long unless we are in the vibe of a lot of energy. And at the same time, we do have to do some post-production. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna change the angle of my camera. If you could pin me again, please, Claire. I think that would be a nice thing to look at. Yeah, it's not completely dark yet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What?
Very nice.
It's since it's not dark, I'm gonna leave it open actually. And of course, I'm going to dedicate something to our dear friend Paolo, because as I said, it's his very special birthday month. So to you, Paolo. Happy birthday to you, Paolo. Happy birthday. And from this beautiful view, I'm going to say wave, and we're going to close here for today. Lovely to meet Malaysia. Lovely to connect with the US. Wales, let's give a wave. Beautiful,
And
beautiful. Thank
California.
you so much.
Malta.
Thank
Wonderful.
California, and I don't know from Camino Riva. Is it all right if I take a screenshot of this and we can all wave? Like, can we do a wave and I take a screenshot? Everybody wave. There you go. Oops, no, not yet. Not yet. There you go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to. Okay, it took it. Without me. Share. Can I share? As I'm sharing with you or no? No, not with you. I thought I'd put it in the chat, but it doesn't. It doesn't arrive like that. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you next time. So the next is the third Saturday of June, which I believe
17th.
is 1, 2, 3,
17th.
10, 17. It's the
It's
17th
my
of June.
birthday.
So you're more than welcome. It's your birthday. Mala, I'm gonna have to play. Yeah, beautiful. So we'll reconnect. Let's close the recording and we can keep on chatting if people like. Claire, let's close the recording right now. Bye all. See you on Claire's birthday. No, see you on the 17th of June. Bye. Thank you so much, Julian. Thank you. Beautiful.